Hello, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Highland, a Beavis and Butthead Rewatch podcast, where we're covering the episode Peace, Love, and Understanding. My name is Chris Paw.
And I'm Drew Mulkins. What up, humans?
This week, like I said, we're talking about Peace, Love, and Understanding. It's the second pilot that aired on Liquid Television on November 11th, 1992 on Liquid Television, and then as an official episode on March 11th, 1993. And actually, as far as air dates, this one aired the night before, so this would be the first official episode that aired of Beavis and Butthead. If you were just watching on MTV back in 93 there, as a full episode with music videos and everything. The plot in this one, while sniffing glue and watching TV, the boys see a commercial for a monster truck rally, which they decide to check out. They get down to the rally, and we get the first appearance of Mr. Van Dreesen, who tries to play a song about peace, love, and understanding to the largely redneck crowd who boo him mercilessly until he is ran over by a monster truck and becomes a bloody stain. The monster truck then goes on to run over some porta-johns, which wakes up the Roman god of feces, Sterculius, who floods the arena with poop, killing everyone. And credits roll. Well, not exactly. We do, despite being dead, we get another round of videos with the boys, which is not actually part of the plot. So everyone dies in this episode.
They sure do.
The music videos in this episode are Joey Lawrence, Nothing My Love Can't Fix, Biz Markee's Here Comes Spring, Jane's Addiction, Been Caught Stealing, Motley Crue, Kick My Start, My Heart. And then the second round is Bob Geldoff's The Song of Indifference, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Big Butts, LL Cool J's Big Ol' Butts, Rump Shaker by Rex and Effect at Guns N' Roses Paradise City, and Don Johnson Heartbeat. Drew, what did you think of this episode?
I like it. It's interesting. I think it's very strange that Butthead just happens to, be able to recognize the Roman god of feces, just immediately knows who that is, Sterculius.
Yeah, he does say it like it's common knowledge.
Yeah. This is his religion, and this is just clearly what's happening.
Yeah, he's just, it's not even we messed up. It's, wow, cool. The god of feces is here to kill us all.
Yeah.
This is the start of we mentioned last episode, how the boys these characters die on occasion.
Yeah, they do.
Mr. Van Dreesen, this is the first David Van Dreesen. He's not their teacher at this point.
No, and I don't think he's... I think he likes the character, the big old hippie character, but I don't think he has the foresight to think of him as being their teacher or anything besides just this parody of hippies that he can run over with a monster truck.
Yeah. And it's pretty, like the frogs in Frog Baseball last episode, it's a very bloody death, too. He sprays out the back of the monster truck as a liquid.
Yeah.
He's very clearly dead in this episode, lending more to our multiverse theory, which is less of a theory in later episodes, as we discussed, but... At this point, this is so if you're watching this as a two-part first season, I would say this is the first universe.
Yeah.
I would put Frog Baseball and this one is the death of that version of those characters.
Yeah. There is a Frog Baseball reference that happens later, but I think you can argue that all Beavis and Buttheads throughout the multiverse play Frog Baseball.
Oh, yeah. Most likely many of them have played the game. Yeah, there's a line in this when they're at the monster truck rally, they get seated. Butthead says, "Wouldn't it be cool if you stuck a dynamite in somebody's butt and blew it up?" Which is what they do to a bug in the previous episode.
Yeah.
So depending on how you're watching these, he either has the idea there and tries it on a bug the next day, or it's escalating and they've already done it to a bug and now they're thinking, oh, wouldn't it be cool to do it to a human next? So if you're watching it in the order it's made, it's lucky that Sterculius gets to them before they get to everyone else.
Yeah. I think this is kind of thinking bigger without realizing that you already nailed it. And there is a bigger world to be had, but it's not. This is trying too hard to be bigger, I think.
You mean in the scope of the episode, or?
Yeah. I think he wants to take these characters to another level, but he's not sure where to put them or what their lives are necessarily. So he just kind of increases the violence, makes it this bigger venue, but it's not more about their lives. It's just kind of this more exaggerated in a different sort of sense.
Yeah, this is still like very much like when it was likely what he has talked about, how these guys were based on these just metalhead shithead guys that he knew.
Yeah.
People that he couldn't stand in Highland. He's mocking the youth of 1992, 92, 93 in these. So some of the songs, the Joey Lawrence song is an interesting one. So these guys have seen Blossom.
Yes.
They know him they know Joey Lawrence from Blossom. So they make that reference.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't put out the song without already being like a heartthrob on Blossom or whatever.
Okay, so that's his initial fame. The joke, the one joke that stood out to me that made me laugh was in the Jane's Addiction video, Caught Stealing. There's a bit where a lady puts a pineapple up her dress.
Yeah.
And Butthead says, it comes out sliced.
Yeah. And earlier, she puts carrots up there, and they say, "What's up, Doc?"
It's very good. There's those. They do this weird round of big butt mixes, and I guess this is a good place to call out too. The different ways they do the music video segments, because sometimes they will just be they'll be channel surfing, and then other times they'll watch the entire video. Yeah,
like the Joey Lawrence thing. He was there long enough for them to say that guy was on Blossom, and then like that was over.
They changed it immediately.
Yeah,
which I like that device because it shows like they're taking some agency. You know, they're not just watching things that suck that they don't like. They'll just change it. I don't know what world they're in where
every channel is MTV somehow.
Yeah, every channel is a different music video, but I roll with it. So they do these other songs. They do a round of related songs, which isn't something they've
it's like often. A little butt montage, like a hip hop butt montage.
Yeah,
into Rump Shaker is what they finally settle on.
Yeah, it goes from LL Cool J's song about big butts to Rump Shaker, but it starts with Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah, there's a little Sir Mix-a-Lot at the beginning.
Which they do eventually in another episode watch most of that video.
Yeah, that video gets cut into... I think there's some versions of Frog Baseball that gets cut into. There's a reference to... that song during the Wilson Phillips. He says, I bet the fat one has a big butt. And then he says, I like big butts and I can't outlie you. Other brothers can't deny. So
yeah, that's right.
There's a lot of Sir Mix-a-Lot going around Like that song is very involved in the first couple episodes.
I'm gonna say that song was very involved in all our lives during this time period.
Yeah, it was the very early '90s. Were kind of ruled by Sir Mix-a-Lot in a weird way.
Big butts in general. We loved our big butts in the '90s,
and we could not lie. And I think if we stayed there, if we kept liking big butts and we kept not lying, the world would be a better place.
Yeah, I think so too. What are some other things that stand out here? It is an interesting, and one interesting thing I found here is how this is one of those rare occasions where them watching TV affects the plot.
Yeah.
Because they start out watching the commercials again, and they get to the one about the monster truck rally, which is the inciting incident on this hero's journey to the grave, apparently. But I found that interesting. The opening video is a little problematic. It's a little Asian.
They're making fun of an Asian businessman. I remember those commercials.
It was a specific guy that existed that they were doing a parody of. So it's a little bit less.
And he'd show up in these videos with two women in bikinis and talk about how he made so much money.
This guy certainly must have left an impression on Mike Judge, because he seems to be the basis for Khan later on in King
I
of the
can
Hill.
see that too. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just kind of that like hyper Asian guy that's business, trying to sell you something.
But they were
sort of obnoxious.
Doing the slanty eyes and all the
they were going pushing his eyes up.
But it was a show in the 90s, and we're going to be covering some stuff, like some actions like that, some words that aren't used anymore.
There's gonna be stuff like that, but I don't want to we're not gonna get too bogged down in
explicit homophobia. There's going to be some stuff like that we're gonna have to sift through, and
it's a different time.
It's from a different time.
It's 40 years ago almost. 25, 20, 30 something years ago. Also, I mean, people grow. Mike Judge has been in public this entire time, so if he were a monster, I think we would know at this point. So much of his ideas are out in the world, so we're not going to hold these against him. I also, I think it's just Beavis and Butthead have evolved as well, which obviously we'll cover. Not that they're flaming liberals or anything, but
certainly not.
They're certainly not racist or anything. You don't ever really.
No.
There's this thing, and there's not
you
a
get
lot
the feeling that
later.
they don't understand things in that way. Like, it's like that thought process is almost over their heads, even though it's not.
As much as racism is an ignorance, they're on a level of stupidity where they wouldn't even
it doesn't even
register to them to feel superior to anyone.
They
other than lame people.
They don't have structured thoughts like that so much.
Yes. As the opening scroll will eventually say, they're cartoon characters, not meant to be imitated or applauded in any way.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? I think that's about it. That's all I had on this episode. In general,
ratings. I'd give this 3 stars. It's fine. It's
a 3. Let me set up our rating system. Is a 1. This sucks. To a 5. This rules.
Yeah, this one's all right. It was a big swing. Because I really think that he thought this was the end of these characters. And so he did something related to these characters, but they weren't the main focus. There were other things going on. Because I don't think he knew where to take these characters at the time. But it's an enjoyable story, and it's fine, and it's 3 stars.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2 on this one because there's really... as much as Frog Baseball doesn't have much to it, this one is kind of just, they go to a truck rally, the guy dies, then everybody dies. It's just kind of it is just, I think, Mike Judge trying to end this, and it's also a lot of these early ones are like minute-long heavy metal album covers.
It's crazy how explicit the glue sniffing is in this, though.
Yeah, that's true.
They definitely pump the brakes on that sort of thing moving forward. So, because this just opens with a scene of them just cramming, like, glue
all the way up their nose.
All the way up their nose.
They're
and
freakishly big noses.
And then when they're at the monster truck rally, they're trying to pick up chicks by, like, asking them if they want to sniff glue with them.
Yeah.
It's pretty explicit what's going on here.
It's not sure that's even an age-appropriate girl that they're hitting on. It's like an older lady.
Yeah, it was like a 45-year-old woman.
Which they tend to do throughout the show. They like their ladies older. We're cool with that. That's fine by me. It's better than the opposite.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 because I think I'm really just looking forward to the episodes where they get out into the world, and I think we're gonna get that next week with.
This was Proto getting out into the world. It wasn't. Yeah. You know what? I think you're right.
Something that I'm more excited.
I think this is more 2 stars than 3.
That
it's not good though. Well, I mean, it's fine, but it's not.
There's not a ton of gags in it.
Beavis and Butthead enough.
Frog Baseball is kind of one joke. You get the setup and 2 scenes and the punchline.
But still, you got a better idea for who these people are.
Than this one.
This is... I think he just thought it would be fun to make a cartoon where a monster truck runs over a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they're sort of incidental in this one. Van Dreesen is like, the gag is that this dumb hippie guy gets killed by the rednecks.
Stuff just keeps getting destroyed, and that's kind of what this is about. So, I think you talked me down. I think we're in agreement here that this is 2 stars. For historical value in the show moving forward, it's worth a watch, I guess, but it's nothing special. It's I'd say watch Frog Baseball if you really want to get an idea for what the show was really early on. I don't think this is a good example of really anything.
This one's considered a pilot as well. Obviously, people liked it enough at the time to, they would go on and bring it back.
If this was the pitch for the show, nobody picks the show up, Whereas I could see Frog Baseball being a pitch for a show.
Yeah.
And it that very much more follows what a Beavis and Butthead episode looks like, and this doesn't. This is a monster truck
I would say
show.
The difference is the Frog Baseball, for being such a crude thing, it also follows sort of a joke structure.
Yeah.
Whereas as this one is just kind of there, but
I mean, there's like a ramp up, but it's not a ramp up to anything Beavis and Butthead do. It's the monster trucks are getting more and more destructive, and then a god comes in to get more and more destructive on top of that.
Yeah, they're not...
And it's just more and more destruction, and there's not enough about the character development, honestly.
Yeah, there's not enough of them interacting with the world.
There's nothing happening.
It's not based on anything they do or anything.
Yeah, like it's more... like, they're going to see a spectacle, and the episode is a spectacle, and that's all it is.
Yeah. And then we get Guns N' Roses for the 2nd episode in a row, right? They have.
Yeah. Well, this is Paradise City. I don't know Garden of Eden. I'm not familiar with that song, so
yes, a more recognizable song in this episode.
They really liked it. That's another song where they're mostly headbanging. I guess maybe Mike Judge didn't have anything to say in the booth, so it's more appreciation than it is funny. But yeah, I think we already covered the videos for the most part, though.
Yeah, I think we've exhausted peace, love, and understanding.
Yeah.
So to answer the question, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Couple of jokes. We're going 2 stars here this week for both of us.
Yeah, it's not the funniest thing. It's certainly not the best representation of who these characters are. It's just kind of there. He was spinning his wheels.
There's not much else to say about this one. Come back next week. We get into the first
like, comment, subscribe.
Season episodes for season 1.
2, season 1 officially. Door to door. Give blood. There's 2 different titles for it. We'll get into that. And, those are 2 different episodes.
Oh, there's multiple titles for one of them, I think.
Yeah, give blood and door to door are 2 different things.
Yeah. Okay. Door to door is. I know which one that is. But yes, Chris E. Paw on Instagram, at Sad Boys Social Club.
Yeah,
the full name spelled out.
On YouTube, I believe it's youtube.com/sadboyssocialclub.
Yes, subscribe to that, Roast Battle League Cleveland, and
subscribe to this channel too.
This channel as well, and come back next week for that episode.
Yeah.
Funk that.
We're going.
That's
our sign off now.
Thank you.